Welcome back, guys. First of all, I want to give a huge shout out to Wildlion Productions for attempting and creating these logos for the Miami Dolphins and the Jacksonville Jaguars, because for a while I didn't know if anybody was going to attempt such a feat, because I can't do the editor and it's not the easiest thing in the world to do. But shout out to him. I'll be displaying some of those logos in this video. But the first thing I want to show you guys is my improvement in Backbreaker. As you remember my last video I had where I threw like 8 interceptions. Still won the game, but my level of skill has increased dramatically in this game. As you can see the score here. I am still playing on hard. So that's not like the game's on easy or anything, but I'm just going to show you my stats here at the end of the game. As you remember my video where I threw 8 interceptions. Let's take a look at the stats here for this game. 648 yards passing, 72% completion, 8 touchdowns to no interceptions. That's a milestone for me, so I had to brag a little bit. Only 10 incompletions, but I did have Peyton Manning. Okay, let's take a look at the logos. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars logo. Now, if you could tell, the home one has the yellow helmet, and the away one has the black helmet, so that's why the helmet's black, because they're away here. But look at the Dolphins logo, pretty damn good, I must say, pretty damn good. I could not even come close to this kind of perfection for this logo. It takes a lot of work and skill with the editor, and I thank him once again, Wildlion Productions, for doing this. So now we have a more up-to-date football game to play, because we all know that Madden is not going to give us the experience that we want. Well, for most people anyway. I had to change the stripe. The stripe was something I did because it was like the regular Dolphin stripe, so that's just one thing I changed, but it's easy to do. But yeah, if you own Backbreaker and you want to play a more up-to-date football game, then just download his rosters. It has the logos already made. I will have the link in the description. And now to talk about the future. Well, unfortunately, I won't be able to be making as many videos because I'm going into nursing school and it's going to take up 99.9% of my time, but I am going to be keeping tabs on what's going on with Madden 15, and if it is the football game we've all waited for, I seriously doubt it. But hope springs eternal, as always. You can't go anywhere but up after what Madden's been through. I mean, they have just been piss poor pathetic all these years. Eventually, they're going to have to get to a point where the game is playable and fun to play, close to a sim experience, you know, something like Madden 08, which I enjoy, but something that, just these glitches, man, I can't get over the shifting, and it just kills the experience and the logic for the players just doesn't make sense. I want to see that improved, but I just don't have any hope for Madden anymore, because I'm not going to say this much more because I've said it so many times, but Madden will never get to the point we want because it has no competition. That's the bottom line. I can say it until I'm blue in the face. That's the bottom line. It's never going to get to a level that we want because it has no competition. They have no reason to get better, just enough to give you a product every year. Let's take a look at this play. Now, this play I want to show you because in the live stream of Madden 15 where I was bitching about that pass that should have never been completed, this one's sort of similar but with a different result. As you can see, Tannehill's arm is moving forward, at least a little bit right there, and then he gets hit. I argue that this shouldn't have been a spiral, but that doesn't happen in many football games. I think All Pro does it, but not many games do it like that. But the arm is moving forward. He's going through. He even follows through. In the Madden stream, they didn't do that. Now watch this. I love how this game, you don't see this in Madden either, I don't think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but look how the tight end gets hit and his body contorts right there. You see that? I don't see that in Madden. Do you guys see that in Madden? Let me know. It's just the little things that we want in football games. Look at this. It knocks the pass down at the line of scrimmage. I mean, I like that. I like when stuff like this happens because it happens in real life. I try the same pass again. Even though it got knocked down the first time, it's the same exact play, and I get a touchdown this time. But the first time it was batted down. I like the randomness of this. There's nothing scripted in this game. Madden has a problem with scripted plays and scripted outcomes. I just don't like the way Madden is right now. It's really gotten bad, and it's just not going to get any better, in my opinion. Not so long as it doesn't have competition. I want to keep hope. I want to keep hope that one day there will be another football game, one that was as groundbreaking as NFL 2K5, or as groundbreaking as Backbreaker, but just didn't have enough time for polish and improvements in the future. I'm really starting to appreciate this game and what it was trying to do. It's a very steep learning curve, like I said before, but it does take time to get good with it, and you can appreciate the things that are in this football game that you don't see in any football game, even NFL 2K5 or All-Pro Football. But I like to play this game. I like to play All-Pro. I like to play NFL 2K5. I like to play Madden 08 because those games, you put them all together, you get the experience you want. Maybe not all at once, but you get a different experience every time. Madden 15, you're going to get Madden 25 with a few upgrades, new camera angles, new gimmicks and stuff that you're probably not even going to use. The cone, who's going to really play with the cone, to be honest? You're probably going to turn that shit off as soon as you get the game. The trajectory of the kicks, that ain't going to be on anybody's game either. They're going to turn that shit off quick. At least the sim gamers are. And that's just what you're going to get. You're going to get slightly improved gameplay, probably. Better AI, slightly. But it's not enough to justify a purchase. There's no way they should be much better than what they are right now. All you can do is just hope that things are going to get better, but to be honest, I just don't see it happening, guys. I don't like to give bad news or bad outlooks, but it's just not going to happen. I mean, they might have dedicated people in there right now, but it's just the whole system's broken. I mean, there's stuff in the game that this is not going to get fixed. So if you don't like the stuff that happens in 25, Madden 25, then you're probably not going to like 15 because the same issues are going to be there. I've said this before. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. But I don't think it's going to. I think the same legacy issues are going to be there. Same exact things that hurt gameplay, kill the experience. But hey, you'll get MUT. You'll get updated rosters. That's about all you're going to get. You know, the lack of animations from EA is just disturbing. This is back in 2008. Now, when I had this play happen, I immediately had a thought in my head, and I think you guys know, if you've watched football and you've watched football for a long time, you'll know what this play reminded me of. You got John Elway in the all-time roster for the Broncos here. He's running for a first down or running for the end zone. Look how he gets hit here. Does this remind you of a certain play? Look how he gets a helicopter there. I mean, these are cool animations that there just isn't enough of unique animations in Madden the way it is right now. But yeah, this was in the Super Bowl against Green Bay where he wanted to win the Super Bowl after failing so many times. But yeah, this is something that we need to see more of. In Madden 08, I've said it many times, where you can just make one cut and you're gone. Get in that end zone, boy! Towards the ultimate rush, baby. Touchdown. You can do it in this game. You can do it in a lot of games, but the blocking in this game just makes you feel like you could do anything. And every game that I play has something about it that makes it special. Look at that. One cut and I'm gone. Look at that. Beautiful. Mr. Peterson there. Best cornerback in the league. Or is he? Richard Sherman, of course, is the cover boy for Madden. Nice pick here. Touchdown. But, yeah, guys, there's no reason to buy Madden 15 this year, in my opinion. If you want a good football experience, just go to the store, buy Backbreaker, buy All-Pro Football 2K8. Speaking of which, here we go here. Try to get Madden 08 on the PC. And if you can get a copy of 2K5, for sure get that. Update all the rosters. I'm just going to show you a couple of quick plays here from All-Pro, and then I'm going to wrap this up. This game has so much energy, so much personality oozing out of it. I just can't get over it. Look at Patrick Surtain here. I'm using Darthdestromd's all-time roster for the Dolphins here. Shout out to him again. Now watch what Surtain does here after the play. He's like, bitch, get out of my way. And he starts pointing at him. And this went on for a while. Now, the replay didn't show it, but they were pointing fingers, going back and forth with each other. I just don't see this in Madden these days. I mean, all the Madden games that I played up to 13 just didn't have this kind of emotion, this kind of just after the play. This is after the play, but it just made me feel like I was playing a football game. He gives him a shove. He's like, what do you know, this happens in real life. Extracurricular activity. Something that we need to see from Madden, but it just isn't there. And I just don't think it's going to ever be there. It's just not important for selling games. But the people that made this game put care into the game. They wanted to make it feel like a football game, and they did that. Final play for you guys. I bitched about how I don't like the quarterback play in Madden. I watched this play by Marino. Watch how he has to gather himself. Gather his feet before throwing the ball. I don't really see this even in... I don't know if about Madden 08 PC, but I don't really see it done this well. Watch his feet. I mean, in slow motion it doesn't look as good, but he has to stop and gather himself before releasing the ball. Had he thrown it before that, it probably wouldn't have been as accurate. But that's just the kind of things we need. We need small things that equal a great football game, a great football gaming experience. It's the little things. It's not how much money we can make out of Mutt, or can we get these guys that are noobs and casuals to get into the game of Madden. No. Get your shit straight, EA. Make a game that reflects the sport we love. That's it, guys. I don't know when I'll see you next time, but I will.